Just between you and me, I think I'm going insane. In the Name of the King, a Dungeon Siege Tale is only the second Uwe Boll movie I've seen, and, surprisingly, it's actually a fairly strong fantasy action film. Yes, it is a Lord of the Rings knockoff, but it's a good Lord of the Rings knockoff. The battles are well choreographed and exciting, and the one-on-one duels have vastly improved from the jerky crap in Boll's House of the Dead. Jason Statham is a gruff but competent leading man, most of the performances are decent, and the sets and costumes are gorgeous. The film also has beautiful cinematography and impressive CGI. Visually, and on the level of action, In the Name of the King delivers, but its screenplay and characters are where this film falls short. Rescuing his wife is a fair enough motivation for Farmer, Statham, but their relationship feels rushed. Jason Statham's performance is rock solid in that there is very little for him to screw up. All we know about this basic character is that he's a simple farmer who loves his family and has outlandishly good fighting skills. The revelation that Farmer is the king's long-lost son comes out of nowhere, and Lili Sobayevsky's headstrong maiden and Kristanna Loken's elf-like forest leader are both pretty pointless. Ray Liotta and Matthew Lillard are campy, ridiculous villains, and the former actor can't shake a strong New Jersey accent. Also, incorporating ninjas and boomerangs into a medieval fantasy setting is just silly. The opening is disjointed, and the film also has terrible sound design, as the music will often muffle the dialogue. And I know what you're thinking. How can I possibly like In the Name of the King and not like Blue Velvet?
We know what we like, don't we?
I think it's the difference between being intentionally good and intentionally bad. If a director gives us poor acting and lame dialogue on purpose, that doesn't somehow make the end product good.
Well, I know what I like. You're right. I don't.
The similarities to Lord of the Rings are quite blatant. Statham is a bald, stoic Aragorn. John Rhys-Davies is a scruffy Gandalf. Sobayevsky is Arwen. Loken is Galadriel. Liotta is an overacting Saruman. His fortress is Mordor. And the Krug are just rubber-suited orcs. The similarities are obvious, but every piece of modern fantasy literature draws upon Lord of the Rings in some way, and I have this philosophy with rip-offs. If a passable director rips off a good movie, then you're going to get a passable rip-off. This is what happened with In the Name of the King. One stylish scene has Loken's elven friends swinging through the trees on enchanted vines to catch the king's traitorous nephew. The psychic duel between Merrick and Galleon is riveting, and the final fight between Galleon and Farmer is pretty cool. These are surely the highlights of the film. Did I mention that In the Name of the King has John Rhys-Davies?
Let me remind you, we are here to fight for the Duke. For the Duke! We will mine spice in the Imperial Basin, and for the Duke, we will rid this land of Harkonnen.
In the Name of the King, a Dungeon Siege Tale is yet another video game adaptation, a subgenre that no one has mastered yet. This film has a lackluster script, some pointless characters, and a couple of plot points that come out of nowhere. So far, so Boll, but on the quality of its action and visuals, I would say that In the Name of the King is actually a good movie. In the Name of the King, a Dungeon Siege Tale earns a respectable 3.5 stars. I know, I'm as surprised as you are. Thank you for watching. Cheers.
And now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.